Hello friends, this is Ryan Hicks at TaughtToProfit.com. Someone asked me who I would hire, the entrepreneur who had dropped out of high school or the person who went through college and has a degree. Now, what is interesting is it depends on what you're asking about. Hiring somebody, the person with the college degree would probably be the better employee because they have proven they're following the traditional path of going to college, getting a job, working for someone else. They would probably be more likely to be the ideal employee. Where the person who didn't finish high school is entrepreneurial probably isn't going to stay in your organization very long because they're going to want to do their own thing and eventually branch out and become more. But in investing, it's the opposite. I would want to invest in that person who maybe didn't finish college or didn't even go to college, but they're entrepreneurial. They're giving everything every single day. That's somebody who I'd want to invest in. But the person who went through college and has a degree, that's going to make me pull back a little bit and want to research more, because too often that is showing that they're just following traditional path. I've seen this numerous times where people say, well, my professor said this, and all their entrepreneurial ideas are based on textbooks and what somebody told them, not practice. They didn't even have a lemonade stand as a child. They have done nothing in business, but they have a bunch of theory, which when you get out in the real world, you find out a lot of that theory doesn't work or has to be heavily modified to make it work. And so, yeah, as an employee, I would look for someone who has a college degree because it shows they can stick with something, they can follow through, complete things that they set themselves to. It also shows they are more likely to be on that traditional employee path, and they're probably going to stay with you, maybe be with you a little bit longer. Because let's face it, the person who went to college and did all those traditional things doesn't have a lot of options. Their options are work for somebody else. They don't have that entrepreneurial spirit where they're thinking, I can go start my own business. I can do this. I can do that. They're just thinking about, well, I need to send my resume out. That's their worldview is working for someone else, not being an employer or an inventor or a creator. So yes, when hiring employees, you want somebody with a college degree. It can be very good. Doesn't mean you dismiss people who have high school degrees or don't have any education at all. It doesn't even matter. If an employee's telling you about how many businesses they've owned and what they've done and how entrepreneurial they are, that may sound good. I've seen companies talk about, we have a company full of entrepreneurs. Well, you really don't. They're entrepreneurs. They wouldn't be working for somebody else. But that's somebody you need to be real careful with, because you might invest a lot of time and money training them and getting them into your system to have them only just flee because they're going to go run to start another business. And so those are just a few thoughts about this. I pray it's been a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.